All right, y'all, so we are back with another bullish Toshi video, and a lot has been going on behind the scenes. I know that things have gotten a little bit quiet. I haven't been making videos and talking about it. I've seen a lot of people actually talk less about it. You know, the same consistent people who are always talking about Toshi, keep talking about Toshi. That's just how strong the community is. But there are people who just has gone quiet, and people ask why I go quiet all the time. Listen, I'm trying to stack bread to stack more Toshi and things like that. I'm trying to stack other opportunities. What you have to understand is how significant this bull run is right now for not just Toshi, but for every asset that actually is valuable. And really, if you know what's valuable, you know where the money is going to flow to, and you put yourself in position and just wait, that's how the money comes to you. This is how the game is played, and honestly, it's a lot of very obvious plays and very obvious things going on right now, where if you understand what system's being built, you can make a lot of money throughout this bull run. I am actually quite confident in my portfolio. Like this year, including Toshi, by the way, I'm just all around very confident, man. I'm very confident in my portfolio. I got a lot of information about a lot of other plays on my private network. A lot more is coming soon. I'm going to be updating people on the private network very, very soon on some of the, some of the other stuff that I'm in and some of the other stuff that I'm holding. But a lot of bullish stuff has been happening with Toshi, whether you're actually seeing it or not, because a lot of people don't get that it doesn't always have to be loud, doesn't always have to be something, Toshi blowing up for significant moves to be being made. And this is what smart money knows. What you have to understand is this is not a game for the poor, this is a game for the rich. So would the rich be out here panicking over every little thing, selling their Toshi and things like that? Would the rich actually be moving like that, or would the rich not care? Would they put a certain amount there that they can afford to lose, and would they just ignore it? Like, the way that a lot of people are playing the game is just wrong. And if you learn to play the game the right way, you'll have the confidence to actually, hold through the storms, through what feels like a storm, but it's really not a storm. It's you start to see the storms as an opportunity, because that's all that it is an opportunity to get your favorite asset at a lower price. Your favorite opportunity at a lower price. Like you're buying opportunity right now. And that's where we are. So I'm gonna show you all what smart money has been doing. Yes, I think some retail has been selling people, even though retail is stacking Toshi as well, by the way, but some people have been selling, and I think that's mainly retail, but also at the same time, whales have been buying and retail has been buying. So I'm gonna show you, we're gonna go straight through it all. We're gonna go through it all, because some people are going to, I am very confident that Toshi is going to make a lot of millionaires. I am very confident that it's going to make a lot of millionaires. And I don't think people really see the vision, because it's not blasting off and all this stuff. People like to buy when it's time to sell, and people like to sell when it's time to buy. This is the reverse psychological mindset of beginning investing. It's like beginners invest backwards, but that's why they learn the hard way, or they never learn, like one way or the other, one way or another. So starting off, check it out. We had a post posted that said meme coins ranked by percentage of token supply held by Coinbase users on Coinbase. Look at number one, Toshi, with 31% holding it on Coinbase. Bonk and Shiba. So look at how much activity Toshi is bringing to Coinbase. This is Coinbase's baby, and look at how much activity Toshi is bringing to it. Look at how hard it's going right now. Let me see. Coinbase users usually have extremely high price targets for their coins compared to on-chain traders. So check it out. We got to see what's that $65 million worth of Toshi is being held on Coinbase. That is actually pretty huge. That's pretty significant. But that's not even the most impressive part. And I know that people are going to be, when I show you the whales that's just been quietly buying, no noise has been made, no praise have been given, or none of this stuff. When I show you, I know a lot of people aren't gonna believe it. So because you're gonna, oh, why isn't the price of Toshi moving if this is what's happening? So I'm gonna show you the proof and the evidence first of this being real on-chain data. So check it out. So as you can see, this is a wallet right here. He has $51 million in assets. $51 million in assets right now. So as you can see, this is a big holder. If you look at some of his holdings, as you can see, he got $45 million in Ethereum. He has and out of that, proper investing, by the way, my man's has $45 million in Ethereum and only 1.7 million on base total, 1.5 million on Arbitrum, 1.22 million on Binance, and 1 million on Sonic, and 500,000 on Avex. Like, as you can see, look at his spread. Look at how he has this stuff spread out. So the reason that this is important is because this shows you proper investing. Like, I know he has insane amounts of money invested in these things, but if you actually look at the size of the bag he has invested overall, he has a fraction in a lot of these plays. It's a small fraction, tiny piece. He's invested what he could afford to lose. Like, and if he has this much in Ethereum, you would assume that this guy has multiple hundreds of millions of dollars if he's not a billionaire. So, yeah, like, unless he's really just, you know, full on degen where all of his money is in crypto, which is quite possible, because what is the smartest place to store your money? Like, I don't see any other asset that, you know, that's as smart to store your money as crypto. So he may be all in on crypto, who knows? But either way, look at this. Look at how it's spread out. Like, this is how you properly mitigate risk, man. This is like 3% of his portfolio. 3%. That's all he's invested. Now, I know obviously some people, depending on your net worth and what you have and things like that, you can't risk 3%. Like, 3% is not enough. You need more like 90%. And I get it. That's the game. Like, bro, I understand, bro. I definitely understand. Like, my 2021 bull run where I turned that to like 50, like it was at 200 at all time high. I took out like a little over 50, something like that. Like, that was my last 3,000, gang. That was my last three, my last three. And that's what it turned to. So that's how this game really goes, man. That's really how this game goes, where it can change your life just off a fraction. So you don't have to take some crazy risk. You could just invest wisely. But anyway, to the point, where's Toshi at? Where is Toshi? Right here. Okay. Check it out. $267,000 in Toshi. $267,000 in Toshi. Now, my man's is also a Brett holder. I mean, hey, shout out to the Brett community. I'm not a fan of the way that community moves or nothing like that, but listen, I'm not gonna hate on nothing or nobody. But yeah, as you can see, my man's just recently bought Toshi. This is a recent transaction. This is the proof of the on-chain, this is a proof of the on-chain data. So check it out. This is his wallet. We just went through his wallet so you all can see everything going on right now. Let me make sure you all saw the Toshi right there. All right. Now I'm going to show you all what the whales have been doing while everything's been quiet, chaotic, and things like that. So let's get into it. Check it out. Top 100 whale bought 46 million Toshi, worth $20,000 at $184 million market cap. So this was on July 1st. You know, your boy been missing for a while. I haven't really been active. So it's some stuff that I wanted to go over with you all that I just, you know, kind of bookmarked. And I'm like, okay, we'll talk about this when I get back. And then some transactions and stuff is still going on. I gotta drink my lemon water, man. Start the day right. But anyway, check it out. 41 million Toshi bought for 20,000 at $206 million market cap. This was today. This happened today, like literally at 6:42. So literally an hour ago. This transaction happened an hour ago. Look at this. Somebody already commented, you pulling my leg, right? No, this is what smart money is doing. This is what smart money is doing. So while people are selling out of their position, getting their last $100 out, a couple of hundreds of dollars, a couple of thousands of dollars, you got whales out here buying $20,000 of it. But this is not even the most impressive. We're going to keep going. We'll keep it going. Look at this. 38 million. 38 million Toshi. He spent about $20,000. This was on the 6th. This was on the 6th. He it was at $218 million market cap. He put 20,000 in. So as you can see, the big boys are out here still collecting. They're still buying Toshi, man. They're still just buying. But this isn't like, as much as this all has been interesting, this is where it actually starts to get interesting. So check it out. This was today. This was today. So check it out. Top 100 whale bought 500 million Toshi. 500 million Toshi worth $272,000. $272,000. So as you can see, smart money just dropped 200,000 in Toshi, while a lot of people who've been holding Toshi are getting scared and starting to sell. So you see how that goes in reverse? You got the people who's been holding Toshi who starts to get scared and start to get out of their position, which creates opportunity for the rich to get richer. And this is why this is a game where the rich get richer, because the poor are ignorant to how the game is actually played, and the poor set it up for the rich to get richer. Because when the poor sells, when the poor gets in on a great opportunity and they sell, the rich come in, drop $300,000, and they buy up that position plus everybody else who's been selling. This is how the game is played, man. And then this the same people who are gonna cry, oh, the rich always get richer. Yeah, you make them richer. You will sit here, get in the game, not learn the rules, sell out of your position, and then they'll come and buy it up, and then you'll cry about how it's unfair. No, if you would have just sat down, shut up, and did some research and understood what was going on, it wouldn't be just the rich getting richer. Like, all you had to do was chill. All you had to do was not fuck up the opportunity. That's it. All you had to do was sit down and shut up. And you fumbled, you blew it. You blew it. That's crazy. I mean, those who blew it anyway. But it continues. Last but not least, check it out. So this one happened on the 7th. Top whale, he spent this guy spent about 300 on it at $216 million market cap. And this is the guy whose wallet we just went through. So this was this guy. So he's the one who just bought that. Yeah, this is his wallet. We looked at his wallet. So he's the one who bought 300. He put about $300,000 into Toshi, and this was on the 7th. So this guy bought 300,000 on the 7th, and then this guy just bought 300,000 today. That is insane. Like this, look at the rate that they're buying. This is what, 2 days apart? This is 2 days apart, and this is what the whales are doing. So this is why I tell you all, it's important to be patient, it's important to educate yourself, and it's important to just know when to chill and relax. I always point out the obvious indicators of Toshi's future success, because nothing has actually changed. It's a lot of noise, a lot of BS, a lot of war talk, it's a lot of stuff going on right now. But when it comes down to Toshi's position and the position of crypto, because do you think meme coins are going anywhere? Do you think people are going to stop the casino randomly? You know how many rich people are making money off meme coins and gambling and this side, like the addiction to meme coins? It's too much money being made in this space for meme coins to go anywhere. So who's most likely to have the best meme coins, the best performing meme coins? I would bet on the company capable of promoting it like this with very little difficulty, the people who own the exchange. They own the exchange and they own the entire base network. The #1 exchange and the base network is fully in their control. They can literally promote and blast their memes all over the pages if they wanted to. Why isn't stuff like that being done? Why isn't more campaigns promoting base being done? They're building right now. They run around all year talking about the slogan, "We for builders, we're for builders," and people get confused about why they're taking the time to build. What you have to understand is a lot of people on base aren't broke. So they're not thirsty for things to move. They know that the time for things to move, it's going to come. It's inevitable. It's going to come. The time where the market is up is coming. That is just a fact. So while the market is down, you build, you buy more, you do the things that make sense for this game. This isn't a get rich quick industry, even though you can get rich quick. But people don't realize, for the people who get rich quick, they spent a long time, like one day can change your life in this market, but it could be years leading up to that one day. You could be holding for years leading up to that one day. You could be slowly buying for years leading up to that one day. So yeah, that one day maybe was game changing, but all you've had to do is get in early and chill throughout the whole time and just wait for that one day. That's the way this game works, man. So yeah, there we have it. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. I just wanted to go over some of what's really happening behind the scenes with y'all, so you all can see that while retail is scared, while retail is kind of, nervous about what's going on, this is why you shouldn't be. This is why you should be calm and playing like the big dogs, thinking like the big dogs. Understand, this game is not meant for us. This game is meant for them. So learn how they think, because how we traditionally think is what put us in this position and put them in that position. So if you want to be successful, you have to stop thinking like you would, because the way that you're thinking isn't making you successful. Like, it's all common sense. The things you have done up until this point have not gotten you into the position that you want to be in. So what's the opposite? And obviously I wouldn't just blindly just go into dumb shit, but when you've done the research, when you see the potential of a project and you see that, this could be huge in the future, stand by your assessment and let it play out. Let it play out, see what happens. Because that has to be your mindset. Even if you take a loss, you have to be willing to take that lesson. Like that's all that it is. It's a lesson. And I know a lot of people don't want to pay their tuition and learn, but you'll learn, you'll either get really lucky on your first time or really lucky, or you'll get dogged. It's one or the other. But if you fail, you'll understand where you went wrong in doing what you did. If you succeed, obviously we know that that's a great outcome. So yeah, let me know what you all think. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out, fam.